Anytime a team loses, the post-game scene can be about as gloomy as the Chicago weather. But while it was tough to find smiles in the Indiana locker room after their loss to Wisconsin, there was a sense of motivation for what's next for the Hoosiers. Fans searching for Victor Oladipo's high-flying dunks and smothering defense next season will have to look outside of Assembly Hall, as the junior announced he plans to forgo his senior season and trade in his candy stripes for an NBA jersey. As Illinois closed within single digits in the second half, Indiana fans remembered back to that loss in Champaign and felt an uncomfortable sense of deja vu. But did the Indiana players feel that same discomfort? Can you smell the roses? That's what fans were asking after Indiana's win over Iowa on Saturday. Victor Oladipo's mantra all season long has been to take it one game at a time. But in Indiana's closing seconds against Temple, Victor Oladipo only needed one shot from right here in Dayton Arena to seal the win and a trip to the Sweet 16. Indiana certainly didn't seem to have any tournament jitters against James Madison, especially freshman Yogi Ferrell, who was just 4 assists and 2 rebounds shy of a triple-double. Just before tip-off in Chrysler Arena, a slogan decorated the video board: "Nothing given, everything earned." And while this slogan was directed towards the home Wolverines, the Indiana Hoosiers took this message and used it to propel them to their first outright Big Ten championship in 2 decades. His perfect 9-for-9 shooting performance and career-high 22 points makes for an impressive stat line. But that's even more impressive when you remember that each game, Will Sheehy starts from the Indiana bench. In 2011, Cody Zeller had a decision to make: Butler, UNC, or IU. Jump ahead 2 seasons, and Indiana was up against another competitor, the NBA. And this time, Hoosier fans weren't so lucky. Toughness and enthusiasm, those are 2 words that Indiana head coach Tom Crean used to describe his team after their win over North Dakota State. Indiana is one of the best offensive teams in college basketball this season. But what happens when the Hoosiers' offense has an off night? Indiana's answer was an emphasis on defense that helped lead them to a big conference win in Assembly Hall.
The thing that kept us going was our defense. We kept getting stops on the defensive end, and we struggled at times on offense. But when you're getting stops, you're gonna win.
If they're not scoring, then we're doing our job. And holding a team like Iowa in the Big Ten to 14 points. I mean, that's amazing. That's great defense. So we got to continue to play defense, help each other out.
Offense isn't always going to be there, but when you defend at a high level, when you rebound at a high level, that can put you over the top, and that's what did it today.
Tom Crean praised his team for their outstanding defensive performance, but someone still had to score points for Indiana. And that job was welcomed by none other than the Hoosiers' big man, Cody Zeller.
With the standard that he's being held to locally, nationally, whatever way you want to call it, okay, with the opponent, he'll be better for this. He may not see it for years down the road, and it'll be long after he's gone from here, but he'll be better for having endured, the scrutiny that he goes through. But we just try to keep him focused on the fact that when he takes it up another notch like that, he's at a completely different level.
He's definitely a force for us. He got offensive rebounds, and we knew when we got into him, they were either going to double, or he could kick it, or he was just going to score it himself.
He's a unique player, and I've said it before, I'm going to say it again. We better all appreciate him while he's here. And because whenever he goes, he's going to be successful too. But it is an absolute honor to work with that young man every day.
Indiana's victory over Iowa is the first win for the Hoosiers in the month of March. And if they have that same perfect record at the end of the month, they'll be playing for the national championship in banner number 6. From Assembly Hall, I'm Jessica Wimsatt, IU Sportcom.